All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles, as well as the men that taught our apostles, the elder high priests, and the elder bishops at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, this is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp. And as we know, we are living in the last seconds of the last rulership on this planet Earth, which is it is under the rulership of Esau, okay, or the Edomites, and really the elites of Edom. There's which is the so-called white man, okay, a woman and child, but who's running this world, according to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, the earth is in the hands of the so-called white man. Okay, and we're in the last seconds of his rulership. Okay, we're at the end of this thing, and the capital or the headquarters of where he's pushed his agenda is worse than it's ever been, and I'm talking about America, Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, as well as other code names. Okay, because America is written in the scriptures. It's all through the scriptures. All right. And it's worse than it's ever been. That's how we know that, or that's one reason or way we know that this place is going down. That Esau's rulership is finished. Okay? And for him to try to revive the world, or he's trying to revive the earth and the people through technology. And the crown of his technology is the RFID technology that he wants embedded in everybody on this planet Earth, which is insane. But that's the way the Most High wrote with the movie. You know, for Esau to be a extreme and insane nation, and especially the elites, because they're the ones, but they're the engine behind all of this. They're the engine behind all this death in the earth. And especially here in Babylon the Great, things are worse than they ever been. Morally, infrastructurally, if that's even a word. The infrastructure, in other words, the infrastructure is shit. Your roads, your bridges, all right, homes, everything. They throw these fucking they'll throw up a subdivision in so many months, and it look nice, but this shit is not built with endurance or with quality. You know, what else? Financially, said morally, said the infrastructure is shit, and then the world economy is shit. Okay, and the economy over here, which means household management, the managing of the finances of this house, talking about America, have been managed very poorly. But this is the plan. This is the plan of the elites. You know, to saturate the earth in debt, going into the book of Habakkuk, where it says he laded himself with a thick clay, meaning he's his power. He ruled in acquired much debt and ran this or runs, not ran it, but runs this country and the world is ran this way. I'm talking about the world economy. It's debt based, fractional reserve banking, having a central bank. All that is a economic practice that's very poor, and it causes debt to cover the government and the people. You see, and Esau purposely is doing this. Okay, so he can usher in a new payment system in the world, a new payment system for buying and selling, um, which will be based upon, or which is based upon biometrics. Okay, the RFID technology. Okay, which he wants that in everybody. If you look at the minds of the people, everybody's minds is mush. Unless you have this truth, everybody's getting worse. You know, because ultimately, if you still believe in this place somehow, whether you didn't got conscious about health or diet, or you finding you found out certain things about the government and about what's really going on, but you don't have this truth, it doesn't matter. You know. So really didn't have no particular scriptures to pull out, but since I'm saying things are worse than ever here in Babylon the Great, I want to go here real quick. Love of many. Oh yeah, the crime rate. It's it's crazy. Let's see if that pulled up. What's going on here? 1 second. That's just to care for, people having a care for another human being is at an all-time low. In Matthew 24 and 12, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, and that's why this place is worse than ever, is because the law not even slack, as the scriptures say. Okay, the law is null and void here in Babylon the Great and around the world, but especially here. This is a lawless land, and the laws that they do have in place, talking about lawless according to the true law, which is the law, statutes, and commandments found in the scriptures. And the laws they do have in place are wicked. They're unrighteous laws. Isaiah 10:1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees. They put forth unlawful laws, and they and have it as law. It's set as law. Iniquity is sin, and it's abounding. All right. If everybody was able to get a fair shake, um, opportunity, they push that bullshit about equal opportunity. Bullshit. There's not an equal opportunity across the board, especially when you compare Jake against the other nations over here in Babylon the Great. All right. If people wasn't caught up in an illusion, the matrix of what life is, which is pretty much the Western mindset. The Western mindset is a fucking, is really an illusion that Esau has indoctrinated in the minds of the people. A fucking illusion how things are not supposed to be, and how you kill yourself, how you die, because everybody's This kingdom is predicated upon debt. The food is debt. The information that people are getting into is debt. The air you breathe is debt. You see? The water, people, we're drinking water out of plastic bottles and contaminated water sources. And then they put it through a treatment. They put it through a water treatment, and then they run it back. They sell it to us, or they, the water we use, they send that through a water treatment facility, and then they run it back through the pipes, and there's our water. They're basically cleaning up shit water. Okay, so there's no justice going forth. All right, a man, adultery's running rampant. A man can't get no justice from his woman cheating on him, committing adultery against him. You see, who can you call? If that takes place, who do you call? Can you call 911 and say my wife is over another man's house, or she ain't came home tonight, and I got word, I noticed she's with another man? Are they gonna go and do an investigation? If, no, you see. But look what it's causing people to die, and men is taking these women out too. Behind them stepping out on them. Now, what do you expect in a world where women are allowed to go out, run, gad abroad through the streets? I was gonna say run around in the streets and lewd, naked, showing they camel toes and they nipples busting through the shirts, asses hanging out the back of the pants. You see, and these are men's women, which they're nothing but whores. These are different men that are basically everybody's taking turn with the women. Overall, that's what's going on. That's why the scriptures say you adulterers and you adulteresses, because we live in a world that Esau has created, because the earth was given into his hands. Okay, where iniquity is abounding. So when iniquity abound, everything is out of order. There's no justice. There's no peace. Okay, there's no prosperity. Nothing but the opposite. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Oh, and boy, the women, oh shit, the females in this society, oh, they the coldest. The understudies, okay, the understudies of Esau. Esau groomed them well to be heartless. They screw over men right as this video is going. Men all around this country are being fucked over by their wife. And I'm just using this as a prime example, but it's a big thing, you know? And women, they don't care. The man will catch them, they'll cuss him out, and yeah, and I'm leaving with the new man. And tell him how much he ain't shit and can't please her. You see? There's no real not for everybody. It's not enough for everybody can't be doing well off the way Esau has it set up, because the law is null and void here. If the law was in place, everybody could get a piece of the pie, so to speak. here in Babylon the Great, everybody can't get a piece of the American pie. You're gonna have poor, middle class, and they pretty much, the middle class is pretty much poor. It's pretty much the people that got some money and the poor. You see? And then with Trump, he's slashing all the benefits. We see how long it take. What's gonna happen with him cutting off this housing, the Section 8. You see, uh, making it the requirements harder to get government assistance. Then the inflation is going up, but people's pay is not going up. Then he lock up men that should be put to death according to the law. That is, okay. A lot of the people Jakes that are incarcerated, they're incarcerated behind selling drugs of some sort, which is nothing more than witchcraft. The mixing up of chemicals to alter the mind is witchcraft. And the scripture says, I suffer not a witch to live. You see? So Esau, and then you have others in there. Some are innocent in Esau, according to Esau's laws. Okay, and inmates in there for different reasons. Most of them guys are, a lot of them guys are, or was, just no good to society, stick up kids, murderers, and shit. Okay, but the point I'm bringing out is, according to Esau's society, they say you go, you do your time, you pay which is supposed to be you paying your debt to society. Then they put them out here in the streets, and they can't find work because they have a record. You see, the love of many shall wax cold. So everybody is for self. This is the most selfish, proud, selfish country in the world. Everybody's proud about nothing, about dying, living in miserable conditions, and selfish. Everybody's worried about what they got going on, which is a bunch of nothing. You worrying about what's going on in a kingdom that's about to be eradicated. This kingdom is finished, and everybody just go zombified, walking around, not knowing really what the fuck is going on. The young boys are effeminate. The girls are boisterous, masculine, and they all got a silly, nonchalant, entitled spirit upon them, and a bugged out spirit. This is Revelation 17:5. It says, and upon her forehead, her is talking about America, was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. And Babylon the Great is not a mystery no more, but it was at a point in time. Now that mystery has been revealed for a while now. Okay, we know that Babylon the Great is America, the mother of harlots, because America is responsible for pushing spiritual adultery in the earth, written mainly to the children of Israel, because right now, really, we the only ones that can commit spiritual adultery until the kingdom comes. Scriptures say that the gods of the nations are idols. So the Most High don't give a shit about these other nations worshiping their idols. Okay? Now in the kingdom, that's going to be done away with. So the mother of harlots, America teaches you how to go off the path of righteousness. okay, or blocks you from what's right, okay? It says, and abominations of the earth. Can't forget, I didn't mention that, but the abominable acronym energy is being pushed. You know, and to show you how much of a piece of shit Esau is, he's pushing that agenda, and these things are committing suicide. So why would you promote and push and protect uh, a group that the filthy lifestyle that they're involved in is causing them to commit a suicide? To show you this man ain't shit, man, and things are worse than ever. They got, what kind of sense do this make? Or it don't make sense. You can't make no sense of it. But you got a moles and bows and all of these things running rampant, and they have the liberty, the protection, the promotion to live that lifestyle, and then they offer themselves. You see? That's why the Most High is about to take this place out. And judgment is coming down like never before, man. The Most High is judging this earth like he's never judged it before. And the greatest judgments is going to come on Babylon the Great, on these people, because this is a sinful kingdom. Relationships don't work at all. Fuck failing, they don't even work in this kingdom. Because why? Because iniquity is abounding. For a relationship to work, it has to go according to how the scriptures say man and woman is supposed to operate. Otherwise, you have what you see: adultery, uh, 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 adultery running rampant, and a destruction of family order, the destruction of family structure. Okay, these children, they don't have a stand a chance. Their minds is scrambled eggs, just cooked. They're eating nothing but processed sugars, bad salts, and fat, burgers and chicken nuggets, and Pop Tarts and sugary cereals. This is the world we live in. Then they go to school, they go to these public food systems or public schools. I said, well, public food system, excuse me. I said systems. And they eat this breakfast, it's nothing but sugar, donuts and all kind of donuts, and pretty much wheat, pork, processed meats. Then they give them some fucking fruit, saturated in that's sitting there saturated in sugar, whatever that shit is. That like them little fruit cups that be in that juice, sitting in that juice. That ain't nothing but processed with high fructose corn syrup and whatever else they got in there. So your child's supposed to go to school ready to learn, full of sugar. Then shit, the food they eating in these public schools is the same shit they eating in the prisons. So they may be eating better in the fucking prisons. Maybe be eating better in the prisons. But you can ramble on about this, how effed up things are in this country, and it's never been this bad. it's worse. And if you us that have the truth, we can go out in society and we can see it. We can see things that are just fucking horrible. And I don't think that nobody understands how bad things really are outside of us because they don't understand the scriptures. To know how bad things really are, because people know things are bad, but they don't understand how bad things really are until you have an understanding of these scriptures. Part of that is you have to understand the enemy. You got to know what the enemy is about, his plans and his setup. Meaning this society we live in. He set this shit up. Okay? To destroy the people and ultimately to have dominion. His goal, Esau's goal, is to have absolute control over this planet. And that's where he's deceived at. Because that's not gonna happen, you know. But I'm gonna end the video right there. This place is worse. America is doing war. It's doing worse than it's ever done in the past. Everybody's fucked up. Everybody's in debt. Everybody's miserable. Oh, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Everybody's mourning and complaining about something. Oh, everybody's in horrible health. Except a few. And they fighting to keep their little bit of health that they have. You know, so the Most High about to take this place out, man. This place cannot continuing on like this. It won't be no flesh to be saved. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And to the next one, I say shalom.